In order to maintain healthy and fulfilling relationships, it is necessary to strive for reciprocity. Balanced relationships promote mutual growth, respect, and satisfaction for both parties. These are the relationships we should strive for and cultivate in our lives, both for our own well-being and for the well-being of those with whom we interact. Abuse, in any form, is completely unacceptable in any relationship. Stoic wisdom emphasizes the importance of self-respect and dignity, making it clear that we should never tolerate abusive or harmful behavior. Abuse can manifest itself in many ways: physically, emotionally, verbally, psychologically, and even financially. It has a devastating effect on the mental, physical, and emotional health of the person experiencing it. Abusive relationships are characterized by control, intimidation, isolation, and fear. Stoic philosophy teaches us to value and respect ourselves, which means recognizing our intrinsic value and not accepting treatment that threatens our well-being. Being in an environment that constantly devalues and humiliates is the complete opposite of what the Stoics believed was a virtuous and honorable life. Recognizing that you are in an abusive relationship is the first step to seeking help and changing your life. It is important to understand that abuse is never justified and that the responsibility for it lies entirely with the abuser, not the victim. Seeking support from friends, family, or professionals is a key step in getting out of this situation. Leaving an abusive relationship can be difficult and requires courage and support. However, it is a vital step in reclaiming your sense of self-worth, self-respect, and freedom. The journey of recovery from an abusive relationship is also a journey of reaffirming your own worth and power. Therefore, it is essential to be aware of the signs of abuse and take immediate steps to protect yourself. When communication fails repeatedly, we face serious obstacles to harmony and understanding. Relationships that lack communication often lead to misunderstandings, disappointments, and hurt feelings. One-sided communication or constant conflict can be debilitating and drain harmony, both within ourselves and in our relationships with others. The Stoics argue that we should strive for understanding and peaceful dialogue, avoid unnecessary conflict, and foster an environment of mutual respect. Effective communication is essential to achieving these goals. To improve communication in a relationship, it is important to practice active listening, express yourself clearly and respectfully, be open to dialogue, and understand the other person's point of view. This includes being able to openly discuss problems, share feelings and needs, and find constructive solutions together. If communication is not possible, the relationship needs to be reconsidered. In some cases, seeking the help of a professional, such as a therapist or a couples counselor, can help overcome communication barriers. Maintaining healthy and effective communication is fundamental to the health and longevity of any relationship. If a relationship is disturbing your peace, it is a clear sign that it needs to be carefully reviewed. Constant conflict, anxiety, stress, or self-doubt contradict the pursuit of inner peace, which is a fundamental goal of Stoic philosophy. Relationships that are a constant source of anxiety prevent us from cultivating this peace and can lead to a chronic state of emotional discomfort. It is important to assess the impact of the relationship on us emotionally. Is there a pattern of negativity that cannot be eliminated? Have attempts to improve the relationship dynamics been fruitless? The decision to end a relationship is never easy, especially when deep feelings are involved. However, Stoic philosophy encourages us to make decisions that promote our inner peace. This may mean distancing ourselves from relationships that are damaging to our peace. The pursuit of peace is not selfishness, but an important step towards self-preservation and living in accordance with our highest principles. Therefore, when faced with relationships that are constantly disturbing our peace, we must have the courage to make difficult choices. If we reflect on the depth and wisdom of Epictetus' words, the first and greatest victory is the victory over ourselves. The end of a relationship is not a defeat, but rather a courageous step toward authenticity and personal wisdom. This path, although difficult, provides an opportunity for growth and the affirmation of our highest values and principles. Leaving situations that cause us harm is an act of courage and deep self-respect. This Stoic path not only preserves our well-being, but also opens us to greater virtue, full and fulfilling life. Please share in the comments what wisdom has helped you leave a toxic relationship and find inner peace. Your stories will inspire and support others. If you enjoy our content, please subscribe. If you haven't already, turn on notifications and become part of our community. We look forward to continuing our search for a richer, more meaningful life together. See you in the next video.